Welcome to Rebel of Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and today I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I want to start doing a lot more shadow work, spreads, shadow work that I work on. And there was one that I did not too long ago, and it's what is blocking my blessing. And man, it was transformative. It really opened my eyes. So I want to do that reading for my beautiful aquas to see what's going on. A lot of times, just to be honest, I block my own blessings. And that's like some truth. Maybe that's something that you need to look at. Um, there is something here in the energy about self sabotage. Trust me, I have a degree in it, mastered it. And I came upon this. I don't know where I came upon it. I think I read it and I wrote it down and it stuck. And it said, self control is your sword and compassion is your shield. That's some heavy energy there. Self control, compassion. So let's take a look at the energy. Spirit, again, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm sending you so much love and light at this time as we try to navigate this thing called Earth School. Spirit, what's the core blockage for my aqua? What's the core? What's the core? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Third eye, clarity. I'm feeling this energy. You're like in a fog. There's a lot of illusion. There's a lot of confusion. This inability to see clearly. Your third eye is blocked. Or you're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to the guidance that you're receiving. And we'll look into this. But it's almost like you're unsure. You're unaware. You know the truth, but you don't want to see the truth. You know the truth, but you're failing to see the truth. Spirit, what is the shadow behind this block? What's the fear? What's the shadow behind the block? You're not trusting in fate. You're not trusting in divine intervention. And then we have the past, lack and suffering, disharmony, rejection. Man, it's a lot. It's almost like this fear that nothing is going to change, that you're going to stay in this lack, you're going to stay in this suffering, you're going to be in this energy of disharmony and just constantly triggered, almost like you're fragmented energy, not believing that better days are ahead. Better days will be ahead if you flip the script and you open up your third eye and you grant yourself the clarity of truth. And this is maybe a truth that you need to look within yourself, or finally seeing a person for their truth, not the fantasy you want, not the illusion you want, the truth that it is. And that's hard. Spirit, what's the external influence? What's going on outside of my Aqua's world? Man, you have a twin flame here. There is someone you love here very deeply, and you're tied to them. Um, but understand that twin flame journey is all about, it's not so much about coming together, it's about growing and evolving in the relationship. If this person triggers your self doubt, if this person triggers your childhood wounds, it's like an opening saying it's time to heal. But the influences, there's someone outside of you that you may be mirroring that's causing you to finally look at some stuff. You have assistance, and the assistance is breaking through this toxicity, this pattern, and we'll look into that. Spirit, what lessons does my aqua need to learn right now? What lessons? What lessons? Thank you. Oh, a reunion. There's a soul. This is about love. There's a connection here with someone that you love deeply, but you're not seeing the truth. I don't know what truth you're not seeing, and we'll look into that. Spirit, how does my beautiful aqua break through? How does my aqua break through? Break on through to the other side. And we have doors. Like, stop being closed off. Stop being resistant. Stop being so guarded. There's something here about, yeah, trust, divine timing, trust, chemistry, trust, passion. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who's operating in their ego right now. But there's a solid foundation here. You need to stop heavy energy. How you break through is open up. Stop being resistant to how you feel. If you're feeling some type of way, it's time to speak up. Can we clarify this third eye in reverse? This not having clarity? Because that's like the core blockage for my beautiful aqua. And aqua, you're all about your third eye. You know, you see, you sense. There's something here you're ignoring. You could be ignoring a pull towards someone. Spirit, clarify this third eye. Clarify. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm going to take both. Oh, yeah. We have the Five of Wands and we have the Hangman. You're not taking a sacred pause. You're not shifting your perspective. You're just looking at this as conflict and aggression and tension. But the tension from this twin flame energy was meant to teach you, to help you grow, to help you evolve. And it's almost like you're like refusing it, refusing the truth. This was meant to help you go through a major rebirth and transformation. It's not a bad thing. It could have been painful. I'm not going to deny you that. But this is about you transforming that pain into your power, taking control. Spirit, clarify this death. Oh, you are meant to close out this chapter. There is a chapter here with this twin flame because the twin flame is right in the center of your deck. So that's your heart chakra. This hits you, gut checks you where it hurts. You're meant to close something out. Now, if you're saying to me, I don't want to leave this person and it's not over, okay, but a part of this dynamic, it has to be over. The pain, the confusion, the fantasy, the illusion, the conflict, that has to change because that's the only way you're going to like move forward. There is something here that has to change so you can see clearly. This is about you letting go of someone. Maybe you don't want to let go of them, but by letting go of them, you're bringing them closer. It's that runner chaser dynamic. When you're no longer reaching and pulling, it's going to come back to you if it's meant to be. If this is what is meant to be, then it will happen. You will have a reunion. You guys are tied together in some way, but it's about you learning the lesson of it. Remove the rose-colored glasses and see it for what it truly is, not for what you would like it to be. You can't fix the past, but you can repair your future. You can't go back. There's no like rewind and let me make this. There's something here you can't fix the illusion that you had, but it's about you seeing the truth moving forward. Because the shadow that is behind this block is not understanding this beautiful thing called fate. detours, divine intervention. Divine is working behind the scenes on this. I feel like this is a relationship you've held on for far too long, but it's about letting it go in order for it to come back. Spirit, tell me about this fate, this divine intervention. We got two, yeah. There's this holding back energy. There is someone around you who, this could be your insecurities, you're holding back. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. There is a new beginning here. There is someone who wants to be loyal and faithful to you, but they're holding on to pain, just like you're holding on. You guys are mirroring each other's pain. It's hard to move forward in a relationship when you both are very focused on the past. Spirit, tell me more. Just work on yourself. Let them work on themselves. Spirit, tell me more. The twin flame journey is all about going within, and in due time, everything that is hidden, all the confusion, all the uncertainty is going to be brought to the light. And what's going to be brought to the light is the Nine of Cups. It's the Six of Cups. I'm so sorry. This is about your memories, your nostalgia, healing your inner child. You guys are meant to go within. And once you go within, you can start moving forward. Two of Wands. This is planning. You could be dealing with a King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Ace of Wands, someone who holds back their energy. Aqua, you're dealing with someone who's healing, as well as you healing. Like, let's call a spade a spade. But we have the Page of Cups. This is a beautiful new beginning, where the both of you are healing your inner child, and you're overcoming anxiety and depression. Spirit, what's the external influence? Because we know it's twin flame. Tell me more. Yeah. Someone who's in and out of your life. Understand that they're in and out of your life. Yeah, we have the Lovers, but they love you. They're in and out of your life because they don't feel you're grounded. We have the Queen of Pentacles. They don't see your grounded energy. They think you're too flighty. I'm feeling this heavy energy of they're in and out of your life because they're mirroring your energy. They know you're very loving and giving and nurturing, but they might look at you as you are a bit unstable. I'm feeling this heavy energy. This is someone who views you as unstable, and it's just because that's your Aquarian energy. You're very eccentric. You're you, man. You're you. You go with the flow. Spirit, tell me about this. But they see you as a spiritual love. But this person has been in and out of your life. But positive changes are happening. I really feel that if you've been at a crossroad with this person, there's no longer going to be a stalemate. There is fate. There is destiny. It came up not once, but twice. Divine is handling this. But divine is going to handle it when you walk away. Either you walk away or they walk away. Where you can turn within. And then by coming together, you can have a family. But there is some internal work that you both require on this road alone. The twin flame journey has a lot to do with being separated from your person, because it's about your growth, their growth, and then finally coming together. Now, the lesson you need to learn in all of this, it says a reunion. It also says soul tie. You were tied to someone. Now, this soul tie at one point could be very negative. It's about transforming it and becoming more positive in this relationship. Spirit, clarify this reunion. There's a coming together, but you need to let go of this. You need to let go of that Five of Pentacles, feeling abandoned, this hardship, this loss, this struggle. You need to manifest your dreams into reality. You need to feel excited about this engagement. You need to believe that this union will bring you both towards stability and belonging. And how do you do that? You focus on self. I'm feeling like this pull energy. You guys need to pull apart in order to come together, because that's how new love is brought through. That's where there's this emotional awakening between the both of you. This has a lot to do with love, Aqua. There is someone here you love, there's someone who loves you, but there's a lot of healing and growth that is required to bring this together. And how you break through this energy, stop being guarded and closed off and resistant. Accept that you were blinded at one point. I'm almost feeling this energy. You stayed really stuck because we have the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. You stayed stuck in the past. This is about your healing. You have to heal through this so you can see straight. Spirit, please clarify this closed off. The both of you could be closed off and guarded, but it might be about just breaking through. Yeah, the both of you have a lot of different choices. There's fantasy, there's illusion. The Five of Swords. You guys, I mean, this relationship was full of conflict and struggle, but it's about walking the middle path. When you guys can grant each other within yourself peace and serenity, you can meet together and there will be a balance, and you'll have an Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning for you. One, I believe for the two of you, you guys are going to offer each other what you want: security, stability, and safety. You need to step into this Queen of Wands because they're watching you. They like watching you when you're this, when you're the Queen of Wands, when you're full of confidence, you're very passionate, you're very determined. Your growth is helping them grow. Point blank simple. Your growth is helping this person grow. Your healing, your transformation. Aqua, Divine is behind this relationship. There's a relationship here that Divine has been watching from Jump Street. Spirit, can we get some advice? What is the advice from individual? At the end of the day, through all of this, what is the advice? Help my Aqua out. What's the advice? Thank you, Spirit. Ah, we have the fifth house. That's that Leo energy. That's that sun. That's passion, play, creativity, children. There is something here about feeling childlike with this person again, connecting to each other's inner child. There's this heavy energy that your inner child and their inner child need to have a conversation and feel safe with each other, because you guys did not feel safe with each other at one point. You both felt unsafe with each other. And this is what it says. This is about you taking a risk. This is about relationships. Embrace all facets of the life you have lived, the mistakes, the triumphs, the gifts, the struggles. Can you tap into a sense of pride in the person that you have become? Let the wondrous being that you are radiate and shine. This extroverted energy says, allow yourself to be seen by both yourself and others. In the coming days, find joyful ways to relish your humanness. If you are an artist, create. If you're an adventurer, explore. If you are a social butterfly, mingle. Find ways to laugh with abandon and feel free. What strokes a burning fire in your belly and fills your heart with the love of life? Prioritize simple fun. Engage with the world and enjoy yourself. The expression of your authentic self is your highest offering. Stop holding back. If you feel what you feel, allow yourself to feel, regardless. Be a kid again, Aqua. Aqua, I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember, that you are loved and you have always been enough.